It's finally here. Dashboards are now available in DB Pro. If you can't wait to build your own, stop this video, download DB Pro for free at dbpro.app, or update to the latest version. If you can wait though, this devlog covers everything dashboards, from our initial ideas 6 months ago to what they look like in the product today. We've also got a new website reveal ahead of our brand new product, DB Pro Cloud, plus some UI UX tweaks, including a brand new sidebar. Hi everyone, I'm Jay, co-founder of DB Pro. 6 months in, and I have to say, dashboards is the feature I've been most excited to build. Why? I'm a visual person. If you've used DB Pro, you'll know we sweat the details. The user experience isn't an afterthought, it's everything to us. And now you can create beautiful dashboards to visualize your data across any relational database DB Pro supports. Postgres, MySQL, SQLite, Supabase, Neon, all of it. So let me show you what's possible. Here's a few dashboards that I created in DB Pro version 1.8. An operations dashboard of your e-commerce data, showing product sales and where your stores are on an interactive map. Or imagine a dashboard showing the health of your mobile app. Is it online? How many users are currently using it? Is your server about to explode under the sheer weight of your users? Creating dashboards in DB Pro is so fun because it's so easy to do. It feels like you're drawing or sketching out the dashboard, so you can iterate super quickly. We noticed from doing research that some dashboard tools are really clunky. We wanted to build something that felt fun. So let's build out a real dashboard for a real database over the next few minutes. I'll connect to my new example database here, which is SQLite. Now, let's say we're a company building a SaaS product, and we want to build a dashboard to track sales for our sales team. We have two new tables, SaaS events and SaaS customers. By the way, browsing your tables and data in DB Pro is so easy. You just click the table in the left-hand side list, and a new tab pops open showing you the data inside that table. So what kind of data are we dealing with in this demo? Well, SaaS events is a table full of lifecycle events with timestamps. Things like our users signing up, upgrading, subscription renewals, and users churning. SaaS customers is a table full of 37 companies across 6 continents. So we have 5 enterprise customers, 11 Pro, and 11 Starter. If you've built SaaS or software before, this data should feel familiar. Let's create our dashboard. So over on the left, we have a brand new sidebar showing data browser, saved queries, and dashboards. Click dashboards and then click the new dashboard button. Instantly, we get a new tab waiting for us to create our dashboard. To create your first dashboard tile, all you do is click and drag it on the dashboard. That's it. Once you let go, a new dashboard tile is created and the inspector will open up, showing you important details about that tile. It's basically from the inspector that you can customize the tile. For example, it's here that you can give the tile a title, change the tile contents from charts to tables, maps, and even images and GIFs. And of course, the SQL query that runs to power the dashboard tile. Let's start with a metric tile. Metrics are perfect for showing big numbers on your dashboard and allowing you to understand quickly what's going on. For example, total monthly recurring revenue, or MRR. I'll enter in the SQL statement into the query box that retrieves the sum of MRR from all of our customers that are active. Then I simply just have to hit the Run Query button. You can see the preview tile at the top, update, but the dashboard itself hasn't updated yet. That means you can work on your tile without updating the actual dashboard. Really powerful. As we're talking about currency here, monthly recurring revenue, we should go ahead and change this metric from number to currency. And we've even given a long list of supported currencies to display the metric as. We can even change the tint color of the card. And this next one is my favorite part of metric cards. You can show the change of a metric by toggling this option on. This adds a really nice little badge in the top right hand corner of the card, showing you the percentage increase or decrease of the current value compared to the previous value. For example, I can modify our query to include both val and prev or previous column. And we can see it shows a 6.7% increase. I can toggle this option to color by change, which is really cool because it looks at the change value and displays the card as either green or red, depending on whether or not the change is positive or negative. So as it's a 6.7% increase, the card will turn green. But look, if I add another SQL statement here, simulating a lower current value compared to the previous value, the card will turn red. So let's save this tile and continue. Next, let's take a look at creating an area chart. I'm going to write a SQL statement to get the MRR for every month from January 2024 to February 2025. Again, we can change the tint color of the actual chart and also now populate axis labels so everything is nice and clear. Bar charts use the same data structure as area charts, so if you change the type of this from area to bar, you'd see it display instantly in a bar format. Okay, our dashboard is looking really good already, but let's keep going. Next up, let's add a table. Tables are really great for showing lots of values at a glance and for diving into specifics. For example, who are our top customers and where are they based? Just like in the regular DB Pro data browser, you can select data cells and copy and paste values, so really powerful for getting access to data when you need it. Next up is one of my favorite looking dashboard tiles, the map. This is actually incredibly powerful, and it looks super cool on a big screen, almost like an operations command center. Let me show you how it works. Let's add a new map tile and populate it with our customer data from our example SaaS customers table. The map dashboard tile can detect a color column and then color the map points accordingly. That means we can detect who our Pro, Starter, Free, and Enterprise customers and color them on the map. Next up is another favorite of mine because it lets you track goals, the Progress tile. With the Progress dashboard tile, you can track how far along you are to reaching a goal. For example, let's say our sales team might have a goal of reaching 100,000 monthly recurring revenue by the end of the year. Well, we can visualize their progress towards that. Let's create a new progress tile and populate it with a SQL statement to get the sum of our monthly recurring revenue column and also another column which we're going to call goal. Really, you can name the second column whatever you want. The progress tile just detects the value in the second column as the target. We have some really neat options with the progress bar too. We can show the current value as a percentage and also show the full values. The next tile, text, is incredibly powerful. We wanted to give you complete flexibility to write whatever content you want to display in a text tile. So we're not just talking about plain text here, we're talking about computed values. That's the true power of a text tile. Here's how it works. I have a SQL statement here that returns the total monthly recurring revenue, active, churned, and total users. ARPA and enterprise monthly recurring revenue values. If I run it, you'll see that the column values turn into little interactive pills. I can then write plain text, but within the plain text, insert computed values. For example, MRR, and then insert the total monthly recurring revenue value. Then I can write across, and then insert the active value, and after that, write active accounts. Pretty cool, huh? Finally, let me show you how conditions work. Conditions are also incredibly powerful. They will let you display text, images, or GIFs depending on the value of something. Let's have some fun with this next one. Let's create a GIF tile, and let's create a condition. So let's say if the value of this column is greater than 36,000, and look, the condition box lights up green. This indicates that this particular condition matches the value. So if the value is greater than 36,000, let's show a GIF. Well, we're talking about money here, so let's have some fun with the sales team and show a small change GIF. Now, if I create another condition and say if the monthly recurring revenue goes above 50,000 a month, well, we need to bring in Mr. Krabs here with all his money. Finally, we can give our dashboard a name to finish it off. Now, it doesn't stop there. You can set dashboards to automatically refresh after a period of time. And you can even put dashboards in full screen mode. Perfect for viewing a dashboard up on a TV screen at the office or home office. So that's dashboards. There's more to explore with dashboards and a lot more to come in the future, like dashboard level variables that apply to every tile, and date range pickers on the charts, plus many more tile types. What would you like to see in dashboards? Leave a comment below, we would really love to hear your feedback. Dashboards are available now in DB Pro, and you can download DB Pro for free at dbpro.app. DB Pro works on macOS, Windows and Linux. Okay, so that was dashboards, but I just wanted to give a quick update on what else we've been working on. We're very close to launching DB Pro Cloud, a web-based version of DB Pro. It's going to be big. Imagine DB Pro, but in your browser. So you can manage and wrangle your databases from any devices, anywhere. DB Pro Cloud also allows you to start collaborating with your team, so you can invite people to your workspace and share queries, dashboards, and other exciting features we're launching in the future. So we've been updating the website to showcase DB Pro Cloud. Here's what the old website looked like. And here's the new website. We've added a new tagline as well, which calls back to our name, DB Pro. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Do you prefer the old website? What do you like about the new one? DB Pro Cloud is going to be the biggest product we've launched since launching DB Pro. There's a waitlist open at dbpro.app/cloud if you want to sign up and get notified of when we've launched. Okay, so that's a wrap for this devlog. As always, if you enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. As always, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next devlog.